Hello Leo, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys, my knuckles just cracked. If you guys are new here, we start off with a general reading and then I get into the love portion where we talk about what each sign is feeling for you. So we start with Aries, see what the Aries is feeling, go through every sign until we reach Pisces. Alright, so before I get into the tarot, guys, I really wanted to talk about these two oracle that came up just because they both have the number 23 on it. And I searched that angel number and it literally means use your creativity, your light, your charisma to give joy into the world, because it's going to come back to you and your manifestations are going to pull through. Have faith. That is the most Leo thing I've ever heard because you guys are a light for others, and by feeding others through your charisma, through entertaining or giving love or being that light, being that star, the sun, you guys are the only star there is out of all the signs, and the star came up. This to me is speaking about being in your element, and it feels good. You're feeling good, okay? I do see that there's something that has worked out because of your actions, because of you pulling yourself together. You've had either a wish come true or you're feeling better about things. There's a adventurer spirit here. You guys really want to have fun this month. You're searching for more, you're seeking more. You're like, I'm in a good place. People need to keep up. I want to do stuff. I want to, you feel the urge to move. It's very interesting because we had the star and the moon come up right beside each other. So a lot of things are working in your favor, but there may be the everyday stresses of life or the past that still haunts you. Certain things that keep you in this, get you in this watery emotional state, which I feel you keep very private. For a lot of you, there may be some emotional outbursts this month with Pluto in Cancer, maybe trying to control your emotions, but having an outburst of some sort. Overall, you had very, very positive cards come up, okay? Nine of Cups, Page of Wands, a star. And the only little thing we have there is the moon. And the moon is not even that terrible of a card. It's human nature to sometimes think too much about the future or think too much about what's going to go wrong. And Leo, nothing is going to go wrong. Okay, maybe the little mishaps here and there, but there feels to be so much abundance that is wanting to come into your life. I feel your spirit like coming more to life, like you being more in that Leo, Lion, Sun, radiant energy. And even your guides are giving you a pat on the back and saying, don't worry, we've got your back. Keep doing what you're doing. Labyrinth, you still overthink something though. You may be having troubles sleeping. This is the last card that came up, and we actually have the full moon at the end of the month, October 31st. So building up, I think that's going to bring out some emotions. It's going to bring out some releasing and purging of negative emotions or feelings, especially to do with the past, Cancer, or things you feel sensitive or maybe insecure about right now in your life. With Pluto and Saturn here, there's a really strong need for control. Even though you're in this lighter spirit, I think you want everything in the future to stay this way, to feel light and inspired and hopeful. And it's like, I don't know, I'm sensing a fear of losing control here, but you don't have to be afraid because you have a lot of endurance this month. Go the distance. Relationships that are going well, your projects, your work, just you right now. Look, we even have a cat here. Has the potential, has the ability to go the distance. You've got a really good momentum going. It's just the everyday or once in a while anxieties that may come up. Earth pulsing, there may be a need to meditate here, to exercise, to go for a run or a walk outside, especially anything to do with nature could be really helpful right now to ground you. because you are going through a really powerful transformation. We have transformation and purity. Both of these cards to me speak about letting go of the old, and you are actively doing this. I don't have to tell you, like, you guys need to let go of some stuff. You really recognize some things, some toxic things that aren't working for you, or people, or just what you think, you know. You're holding yourself back less. There's more endurance here. You may hold yourself back a little with some fears here and there, but for the most part less. Hold your vision. Again, you've got the perfect momentum here. Hold that vision now. Don't I see a very fixed energy mentally. Like, you know, I feel this month, you know what you want and you don't want to settle. You've got a really good vision here, and hope and dream, and it's all good. Angel of Jupiter awakens. Jupiter, or planet of blessings. There's a very expansive energy in October. You are growing, because we even had the Three of Wands, the sign of expansion that came up. It's just like this image, right? She's looking out, she's seeing where to go next. She's got all these wands ready. There's a fiery, passionate energy here, a glimpse of what the future could be, and it's not unrealistic. You're like, I keep encouraging you because I want you to recognize how well you're doing. And your advice was the Queen of Wands, which is funny because we had that 23 card. This to me screams Leo. It's basically saying keep being you. That's literally what it's saying. Keep being you, because again, you just being yourself gives other people, it makes them happier, it makes them feel good. I just see whatever it is you're doing, it's bringing a light to people, whether it's career or just how you loving yourself is helping the world. Okay, and that is what I'm seeing. Don't be afraid to ask for help or talk to people, Leo. You guys keep a lot to yourselves, and I feel like with a leg up, what we're getting here is stuff is going really well for you. Don't be afraid to get other people on board or express some of your needs if you need to here, because you may be holding back. All right, so we'll get into your love reading. I'll just talk about some strong placements coming up. You may have Cancer placements, or anyone you know. Saturn, Capricorn, Pluto, Scorpio. I have Aquarius. I have Pisces. I have Aries on the bottom of the deck, and I also have Libra. All right. Okay, so we'll be working with some love oracle here, and we'll be working with my tarot deck. So if you are dealing with Aries placements, Eight of Cups. Okay, someone is stepping away in this connection. Okay, they're being very, very private right now, secretive. There's a very someone's being really protective over themselves during this time. Let's see. I feel like, ooh, okay, I was sensing there may be, we had the Four of Pentacles, which to me speaks about still holding on. So there is some hiding of feelings here, because we did have passion. So there's still a lot of physical passion, attraction here. And the Aries has a lot of fun with you. With self-indulgence, they're working more on themselves. They're working on shadow work. They're trying to appreciate themselves and love themselves, because they're feeling a lack somewhere here in this connection. And with Clock, I feel like they need time to heal, and they're just trying to figure things out. I don't think they've completely made up their mind, but they are taking space away in October. Or they may be very slow to express things to you. They may be stepping away. You will feel some sort of distance. Taurus placements. Okay. The Emperor. Very focused on themselves. This connection, tarot, the Tower, bottom of the deck, could have been kind of chaotic here. For some of you, there might have been third parties. We have the Three of Pentacles below that. But I'm getting a huge focus on career. I said third party, and we had the Snake. I don't think you can trust the Taurus right now. I'm getting this they might have options open here. They're just being very snaky and untrustworthy, and not like they're being malicious. For some of you, there's actually another woman or man or person who's after the Taurus. There seems to be someone else who's trying to intervene in this connection. Gemini placements. Knight of Swords. Very Gemini. Gemini can flip-flop, but once they want things to move fast, then, you know, they're blunt, they're straightforward, they like the excitement, they like the chase, and I feel they really want to come forward towards you. I do feel like they've had a recent wake-up call with Judgment and King of Cups here about how deep their emotions actually are. Let's see what else. The Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, things coming to a light. Adapt, change, heal. They don't want anything too serious too fast. They just want the connection to be more lighthearted right now. There's a lighter energy. They want it to just be more go with the flow. This can be in and out, okay? Knight of Swords. They can be very in and out of your life. Cancer placements. Ace of Wands. Justice. Okay, I'm sensing a lot of attraction here. Something may have happened between you two. There's been some karma that's been settled. Or maybe you've been changing and they've noticed, but I feel like the scales have finally balanced. It's like the calm after the storm. And I'm seeing there's Page of Pentacles. You know, they're definitely watching you and they're interested in what it is you're doing. The Phoenix. Rekindle. Changed mind. Yeah, I feel like they've changed their mind. They're looking to renew or transform this in some type of way. They want, I feel like they've had some type of personal growth. They want this connection to be able to transform into something better, stronger. If you're dealing with Leo placements, Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they've taken a break. I feel like there's been betrayal here, maybe third party, but they're in a very, very like place, coming from a place of ego, of thinking they're right. Someone's definitely, I feel like it's the Leo, the other Leo, who has performed some type of betrayal or will be. They still have emotion here. Kisses, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. It feels like there was betrayal in this connection, but they're trying to, I feel like with the King of Wands, they really want to stay in their power. They're kind of beating around the bush is what I'm seeing from the Seven of Wands. Also, they feel like they need to think smart. They think they need to like be very clever, and I'm hearing not get hurt. But there's actually a need for wanting affection here very, very badly, a sense of missing you a lot. If you're dealing with Virgo placements, Virgo placements, Justice and Queen of Cups. Again, it feels like maybe you finally chose yourself, or the scales have balanced in some way. Maybe there's been some type of space or closure, but whatever happened, it's caused them to feel a lot of emotion now. I feel like they're trying to have a balanced approach when it comes to this. There might have been third-party situations involved in your connection. Cupid's arrow, addiction. So there's a lot of feelings here. They want to reach out, but with Cupid's arrow, it is that idea of being afraid to pull the arrow. It's like that hesitation before you pull the arrow. And there's like blocks in this connection. Maybe one person not wanting to settle down and make this serious, and control issues here as well. There is an obsessive energy coming through, I think, from their side. Libra placements. 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands. This feels like disrespectful, to be honest. This feels like they think they're doing great. They don't need you. It's like they're choosing themselves. They're quite happy getting attention from, it might not even be attention, just feeling very confident, but it can be attention from other people. There is a like it's a level of detachment that I'm sensing here. Mirroring each other's self-image. So they're like acting on what they feel is disrespect. They feel you've disrespected them, so now they're acting very, very immature and untrustworthy, or just disloyal, or like ghosting you out of nowhere and coming across very, very cold. But this has to do with what I'm seeing with mirror is they need to introspect. They're not looking at what they're doing wrong or understanding why they're even doing this. Like, it's coming from a place of a lot of immaturity. Scorpio placements. 4 of Pentacles, Temperance, 4 of Swords. I feel like they're healing themselves in silence. They're still holding on to this connection. Someone here is really focused on their career right now. They are feeling protective over themselves, but they're being very low-key. Scorpios can kind of get very private, and that's what I'm sensing. I do feel like if they were holding it's like they haven't fully let go of a grudge, but they are like working on letting go of it, if that makes sense. I do sense there's a like want to kind of leave the past in the past, but not wanting to put themselves out there just yet with you. Love, Axe. So there's love here, but they're not going to show it. There was some type of separation, and they're giving you the silent treatment is what I'm basically seeing. Even though it says passion, affection, attraction, unconditional love. They're also working on loving themselves, though. If you are dealing with Sagittarius placements, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So you guys had an ending, and now they're overthinking it. They feel debilitated by this ending. They keep 2 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. They keep thinking, do I contact you? Do I not? It's like very in and out. There's a lot of anxiety here. It's like they're holding themselves back. No one's holding them back. It's them. They're overthinking this a lot, basically. Hammer. So I do feel like they want to work on this, but they're overwhelmed. They're really, really overwhelmed on how to rebuild this, and basically there's a lot of self-sabotage going on here. If you are dealing with Capricorn placements, Capricorn, 7 of Cups in reverse. There's some major blocks in this connection because there's been so many delays, so much indecisiveness and addiction. I feel like you guys are holding on to this person, but I see they've like they're not very emotionally invested here. And I'm saying it from your end just because the Seven of Cups talks about when there's so many blocks, like you can't even really move forward. Now, if this resonates, it can be them. They may feel like things have gone so far down, they don't even know how to move forward. There's too much chaos. There's a lot of chaos going on here. People not knowing how to be balanced, basically. And like there's an addiction to this connection on someone's end, basically. I'm intuitively getting the cat placements, but if you can sense this intuitively, energies can always be reversed. If you're dealing with Aquarius placements, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles. So I think they're just very, very focused on themselves. There's a lot of pettiness here. I'm not getting a lot of emotional availability here. Yeah, I'll be honest, I think they've moved on. I was sensing that, and then we have boat, progression, moving on, closure of issues. I think they've moved on from this connection, and to them it's just like a source of tension. I know that's like a little bit blunt, but I always try and be honest, and I hope you guys are doing okay. Pisces placements, Queen of Cups. So coming up as a water sign, I am sensing they have emotion here for you guys. They're feeling regret, especially if there was some type of broken commitment here with the Hierophant. They're trying to be strong, but they feel regret, and they have emotions here, and they want to nurture this connection, and they want to nurture you. Oh yeah, they want commitment now. They want partnership. They want reunion. They want things to come full circle. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to book a more in-depth reading for $6, any questions, all that info is down below. Otherwise, that's all. Take care.